Hello everyone, what's up? It is Tree here of course, and today I'm doing, I believe, the 5th update video for Fallz. I hope, because then I had to like scribble out the title and whatnot, and that would be kind of stupid, but you know, whatever. So yeah, some major changes have occurred, and I just want to let everyone know that yes, this video is being recorded on a Friday, and the new upload schedule is that I'm going to be recording every Monday, and then throughout the week I will be uploading episodes. Let me go ahead and turn down the volume so you guys don't hear these aggro zombies. So, let's go ahead and discuss Fallz first. So, some of the major changes you might have noticed is that zombie spawning is completely different, and zombies don't see you from about 300 meters away. We decided to change them to where the zombies were more of, you know, there's a lot of them, but they're not as good. They're kind of stupid and, underdeveloped, and there's a spawner in there. So yeah, these zombies were made by Luckstrong, and that zombie has a gun. They're both carrying guns. Okay. Just pretend not to see that. I'll have to talk to our zombie developer about that. Anyways, zombie spawns are kind of a little buggy right now because there's actually way too many zombies here. There actually shouldn't be nearly as much as this. I'm trying to get our zombie dude to realize that, but he doesn't want to realize that, so yeah, we're kind of stuck with that for now. So as you can see, the zombies are now indigenous to the areas as well, so they will never despawn. So you kill them, and then eventually they'll respawn. They shouldn't respawn instantly. Another thing I've been trying to get our zombie dude to realize: the zombies are being made by Luckstrong. He's managing all of them while I work on other things, such as DDoS attacks, the groups, which we also have an Obsidian group, which I'll talk about later, and some more features like bugs and stuff that I've been working on. So, if you've been playing lately, you would know that the server's been crashing about every 5 minutes. That is fixed. It's not happening anymore, as you can see in this video. I'm very sorry about that happening. I never intended for that to happen, obviously. What happened is we had a bug with our plugin specifically, which I knew it was my plugin, or our plugin the entire time, but we tried to get our plugin developer to realize that, but he didn't realize it until the very next day of about a week of me trying to figure out what was wrong, which really removed a lot of stuff, which, bringing up the idea of removing stuff, plots were removed as well. I know a lot of people don't want them removed, but since they are gone, and that we figured out that the crashing issue wasn't actually caused by being caused by tents, you can expect to see the tents come back into the game as well. Some more notable changes. Go ahead and go and do here. Let's go ahead and give ourselves. Right here, let's go ahead and give ourselves a gun. We're going to go ahead and grab a DMR, why not? And we'll go and give ourselves a M240. So, as you can see, these are the newer guns. The gun update is out, so you can go on and play that now. Now, if you notice when you shoot your guns now, this is a really rare gun that actually does not even spawn yet. I believe it spawns an epic chest, actually, my correction. They do shoot. So this gun isn't exactly... It's more of a pelter gun, but it's pretty cool. So how the guns work now is I'm going to go ahead and do a little brief description of them. Now, we took our system before, and we basically just improved it and built on what we already had. So if you're a player who likes to go, long-range combat, maybe you want to snipe or something. Let me just get all these guns and try to describe them the best I can. Okay, so basically what happens is you have the shotguns, assault rifles, submachine guns, snipers, pistols, and then heavy machine guns, and then you also have the explosives category, which explosives category isn't really all that accessible just yet. So we have a lot of different guns. The guns are based off of DayZ. Now this is the basic one, and also the server just recently got back up, so feel free to come on and start playing that. The new IP address is in the description. We have a really high quality server, which also means that we need more donations. We would have been fine, but we had we went on a server spending spree last month, so yeah, we lost a good amount of money to bad hosts and whatnot, so we're pretty sorry about that. But now we finally got a good host, and we actually have a dedicated server box which we can run multiple servers off of. So expect there to be different server types as well. You might be able to expect private hives as well if we actually get someone who wants to do something like that. So yeah. So what you can do, I'm just going to go and describe the gun. So basically the M1014 is one of the surviving guns from the update. We did keep it because it is from DayZ, so the guns are DayZ based, obviously. The M1014, as you can see, the guns have been reworked, so the projectiles actually are a little more accurate. they're not completely off either. So I'm going to demonstrate that with the AKM. As you can see, the bullet projectiles are really, really precise now. They're not stupid. So pretty much how it works is assault rifles do damage based on flight time, so you can't be using them up close and personal to fight with someone, and which can be misleading as the MP5 is being the most superior gun in the game because it destroys people up close. The MP5 and submachine gun classes do damage based on how close you are to people, which means, as you can see, it's a submachine gun right there. It takes an MP5 magazine, and its rarity is extremely rare. So yeah, the MP5 actually does damage based on how far or how close it shoots. So if you're shooting it over a range, you're not going to get a lot of damage out of it. But if you're shooting up close and personal, you're going to get tons of damage out of it, just like you would expect, it to work in any other game like Call of Duty or something. Which I mean is kind of debatable because sometimes you can get some ridiculous headshots across the map or something with a MP5 or whatever you want to talk about. But anyways, I'm not trying to get into that. So yeah, you get the DMR, which is obviously in the game, shoots very quickly, which is nice. It should be like that. And then the M19, we have all sorts of other guns, and then the heavy machine guns. Now, what you also need to remember is that these guns are pretty rare to get now, or actually, they actually spawn inside all of the normal military chest spawns, so they're no longer located in special chest spawns, so you can also find them anywhere you would normally find a sword or armor. With that said, keep in mind that oh, someone just got killed by someone using a rocket launcher. That is in the game as well. It's really rare. There was actually a little quick bug where creepers would spawn and people would kill them, and then they got rocket launchers because gunpowder was rocket launchers. I know, it's kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, I feel a little... Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. So anyways, now, some of the major changes we did add, other than the gun update, is now players have weight. As you can see, my EXP bar is, one little bar out of whatever. Let me drink real quick. So that's GM1. Let's go here. Let's just get myself a water bottle and go ahead and drink this. Okay, there's a drinking animation with the thingy. So yeah, the drinking is all of our own plugin as well. We're not just copying off someone else and stuff. And as you guys may know, there's leg breaking, bleeding is in, finally working. There's all sorts of other stuff in that is specifically for our plugin, and the main thing is that players have weight now. So if you watch that little EXP bar, it's going to drop as I slowly drop everything, and now I have nothing, but if I pick everything up, my EXP bar is going to spike up because now my weight is increasing. Video. Recording. No, speaky. Speaky English. No, speaky English. Alright, so yeah. You also will notice that as you put armor on, your character will also become slightly lighter, because when you're wearing items, you actually lose a little bit of weight because, this is Fallout based, so I'm actually not sure if that's a thing in Fallout or not, but yeah. As you may notice too, is that stacks no longer are a thing in this, so you can get infinite stacks. That's because of the weight system, so now we don't have a certain stack amount, which is really nice. Okay, the cool ketchup, calm down. So yeah. Our server, I want to talk about our server. Our server is extremely expensive. It is $144 US a month, and in response to that, we don't have any money to cover this month's rent, so we decided to go ahead and put all of the donation ranks on this 25% off. That includes all of them, and we also have a special, a select rank that only comes out on certain months, and this just happened to be one of the months that we're going to have it come out because we need to get some extra funds. This rank is called the Obsidian rank. When I go ahead and talk right there, you're going to see that little A message. The Obsidian tag is special to you, and Obsidian is only available during select times such as this one. With that said, that means you'll be able to buy it to this month until I believe the 9th of next month is what we dictated it to. And again, you can also get all the other ranks for 25% off, which the amounts of how much they cost are right next to the donation list, so you can see that yourself. So you don't have to try to calculate how much 25% how much 25% is. You can just go ahead and type in the number to donate, and that's pretty much it. So you'll be able to do that, and if you guys do that, it's really going to help the server out. And we still have, I think, I don't know, probably a good 21 more days to make up $100 more, because we did already get 2 donations for Obsidian rank. Now remember, Obsidian rank gets all sorts of other cool perks. They also get the ability to rename all of their items, which they get access basically to an anvil, which they can do all that themselves. But keep in mind, though, that this is only available during select times. This won't be out every other month. This will only be out, maybe 4 times in a year. So you'll only be able to get it for so long. Now keep in mind, too, you can indeed stack your donation ranks together. God, I'm going to F1 so you guys don't see the chat because they're all annoying, I know. I'm sorry. Even though some of you from the chat might actually be watching this video as well. So, again, keep in mind that donations, or the Obsidian rank, does stack with other ranks as well. So what that means is that, let's say you're a donor, which means you donate $9. So everything with the donor rank will stack with the Obsidian rank. So that means you will get access to Donor Island and stuff like that, and access to the original Fallout match, which I think that comes with the Obsidian package. Everything for the Obsidian package is in the description below. If it's not there, you can click on the link to go to the Fallz forum, and you can find everything you need on there about donations, if you actually are interested. We would really like it if you guys would donate. And keep in mind, if you do donate during the beta, when we get to release, you get a special tag next to your... It's going to be like a little B next to your name that no one else can get that other than you if you donated as a donor in the beta testing phase, because that shows that you've been here for a while and you actually deserve something special, unique to your character, that no one else can actually get up until that point. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. Obsidian package again is only out for this month. It ends on the 9th, I believe. So yeah, and I believe you could also change the name of your guns. I'm not exactly sure about that. And they also get access to like master locks and stuff, which is what you use to lock your chest. Which you do get chests now, and you can place them in the map somewhere. I don't know if I've actually discussed this in another video, but tents will be in eventually. Tents are just kind of more of a structure. They don't actually offer anything important like chests and stuff to put stuff into yet. We can have that, but the items, if you try to pick up the entire tent, the tent won't actually save any of the information inside of it. So yeah, we're kind of just going with that. Donor Island, actually, so let's go on with that. Let's go ahead and show off a sneak peek of Donor Island. As you can see, here's the road that will lead to it. Eventually, there's going to be a bridge here that I'm going to make. Also, you might notice a carnival off in the distance that actually is not open yet. You will be able to get to it shortly, just not at the moment. I got my compass there. Got it. Okay. So this is the carnival. This was made by Luckstrong, and some parts were, I believe, was edited and made by I'm Pollution. I helped destroy the area because it seems to be my specialty is destroying stuff and making it look Fallout-y. And there's spiders here, and kind of reworked the fence so it wasn't a giant square. This is Luckstrong's little masterpiece in here. So yeah, this is the carnival. You can't actually get here yet. What you can expect to find here is some decent industrial loot and residential loot. Don't expect to find any too high prize military loot just yet. There might be something like that later on. So now let's go and discuss Donor Island. Donor Island is an island based off of Japan. It's a Japanese island. Now, if you have any history in World War II, you know that the Japanese had very intricate tunnel systems and whatnot. Now, if you've ever played the game RuneScape, which I know many people have, I used to play it a very long time ago. I was actually quite good at it. I kind of no-lifed it as well when I was smaller, as did my mom and my stepdad. So yeah. So anyways, the idea behind what this island's going to be about is this is a island that, is going to be a Japanese island that survived the nuclear war, that is just sitting here, kind of like in an oasis area, but not exactly an oasis area. This is only accessible to donors and above. So that means you'll need to donate $9 US, or I think right now it's like 25% off, so I think it's somewhere around $6.75, somewhere around there. So right now you can easily get access to this place, but this place is not out yet. It will be out shortly. So basically, like I was saying, this island is basically going to be a Japanese island with intricate tunnel systems, and then the RuneScape part that hooks into it is if you've ever played Dungeoneering, this is kind of going to be like Dungeoneering. So basically, on the surface, the loot is going to be very basic, and there's going to be a small Japanese town on it, and that's just about it. And then inside the cliffside, you'll find artillery bunkers and all sorts of stuff inside. And then you need to get inside of one of them, figure out which one will lead you down to go deeper. And then when you go deeper into the island, the farther you go, the better the loot gets, and the harder the mobs get as well. So this will be a really good area for players to get stacked. Of course, to a certain extent, you will need to have teammates to get in deeper and to actually survive, because there won't be any residential loot down there, or they will be like, you know, prized rooms that you need to get into in order to get that residential loot, because you might die, and there might be water in there that you need. So just remember that when you get down to the bottom, we plan on having like some sort of big boss battle thing, so you'll be able to get access to that, and that will be really cool. We plan on having bosses in this server at some point, but we're not exactly sure when we want to implement something like that. So yeah, that's what Donut Island's all about. I don't know what's up with my render distance. I don't like this at all. I don't see the fog. So yeah, Donut Island, that's that. It's going to be in. The map is also getting a huge expansion. We're going to be adding in Base Plate Road shortly, which will make the world not have any dead ends. There's actually going to be a world branching off right around here. Oh god, I'm lagging, surprisingly, you know. Right around here, there's going to be a road that goes right between here and the repair depot, or the, whatever, it's a car depot or something like that. It's going to go right in here and then out that direction. I know there's a creep right there. These little buggers spawned earlier, and we have to kill them all still. But they won't respawn anymore, thank god. Hopefully, anyways. Hopefully I'm not wrong. You'll see another one in the video and be like, oh, didn't he just butcher those? And I'm like, no, you saw nothing. So let's go ahead and go to the next big city. Or let's go to Brim City and show you guys some of the new mobs that Luckstrong has been working on. So, as you can see, in the cities you will find huge hordes of zombies. I don't know what is up with my game today. It's lagging for some reason. I'm just going to put it to 60 FPS, because that's usually what I'm at. So you're going to notice that there's really dynamic mobs in the, cities now. These are actually citizens. These are zombies that were humans at one point, or Minecraftians, whatever you want to call them, and then they died and they have more armor. Or not armor, but, leather. They just kind of look cool, and it's kind of a nice accessory to the server. And it is actually lighter on the server, so we have less dependency. As you see, there's tons of freaking zombies here. Keep in mind, also just butcher them, so they're all standing facing this way because they probably literally just spawned. So yeah, they fill quite quickly in order to fill up their space. Now, these zombies are not nearly as intelligent as the old ones used to be. However, due to Minecraft, they will actually horde up and try to kill you. As you can see, you can actually get quite a large horde on you if you mess this up. Whoops, I accidentally teleported all the way up here. Let me try to get my fist out here. Here we go. I'm just trying to get this large horde, and as you can see, you could easily get a huge horde on you. You can actually strategically use this and dump this horde on someone else. If you run off into a direction, I noticed that the mobs will actually continue a little bit to move in that direction. So let's see if we can go loop around the building. So yeah, you see, the zombies were actually following where I was at, but now that they know where I'm at, they're still going to start moving towards me again. Now that is a rather large horde. I'm going to go ahead and just go this way. And yeah. So also another thing to mention with the gun update is that, guns all have their own specific ammo except for pistols. Pistols all share the same type of ammo type. It's called a pistol clip. I know, quite generic. These zombies are saluting. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of zombies. I want to reduce the spawns. I'm trying to get our zombie dude, Luckstrong, to cut down the spawns a little bit. I know it's kind of rigged. And yeah, that'll be fixed. Also, glass is breakable by any projectile and by players now. So you can break glass in order to get into certain areas. Now, normal players can do this as well. And you can use your gun, of course, to actually blast holes into the sides of skyscrapers and stuff. So let's go and get my gun out. And whoops, I accidentally placed glass. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. But okay, let's get off of here. Let's go here. See, isn't that cool? It breaks the glass. It will actually regenerate within 30 seconds, so it keeps the map so it's not totally grief. This way, there's not any glass just missing everywhere. So you could use that in any other place you want. You could use it to escape many of these skyscrapers, which have no other entrance except for the main entrance, like that building. So yeah, it's really cool. Now keep in mind, glass panes don't break, because we want to have glass panes as a kind of more of a decorative item, because we don't actually use that as much as we do with glass. So yeah. Yeah, there's just been a ton of stuff. We also got DDoS. We also got DDoS attacked, or whatever you want to call it. We fixed that. We managed to fight it off. We don't. If you ever threaten to do anything major to the server, such as people were doing, they were saying, give us a special rank, or we will attack the server. and I simply just banned them and said do it, and then they did it, which, I mean, whatever, they did it, and then we put in some DDoS measurements to stop that from happening. They came back again and said that it would be worse if we don't give them what they want. I'm like, do it again, and I banned them because they came on another account, and then nothing happened. So I was like, yeah, obviously what we did worked. And we also are putting in, right now we just have a thin layer of defense on for it. It should be good, but we're actually going to start getting our plugin guy to start developing possibly some more DDoS protection, because we are going to need it. And also our host actually comes with extra protection against DDoS, so once we report them immediately, they'll start to watch our node and make sure nothing's going on with it. And like I said before, keep in mind we have an actual server box, which I control. It's an 8 gig server box with a i7 processor in it. It's actually an octa processor, which is really cool. I didn't even know that. I thought it was actually only a quad processor, but I think it's just a quad processor with the a quad physical. There's 4 physical cores there, but then there's if you double that, that's the virtual cores there, because each core has 2. If that makes sense. There's been a lot of improvements, like I said, to the server. The server's extremely stable now. You can come play on it. The server restarts every 4 hours. That is, I have no idea what time that is. Once you just notice it, like for me, in the Eastern time zone, it is, one restart is at 8, and then 12, and then so forth. So yeah, it goes like that. And that zombie's on, okay, it looks like he was on top of a train, never mind. So yeah, there's just been a lot done, and we've accomplished a lot. And look at this little horde of zombies right here. That's really cool. So yeah, you'll expect some other cool things coming to the server, like UFOs, you know how you can find buttons in the sewers. You'll be able to find fire pots, which are going to be used to swim through lava, because we are going to have some lava-only areas, which will be really rare, and also be introducing some new chest spawns. You know, like military low and industrial low and stuff like that. You also will be able to find ender pearls, which will be used for secret events, such as the... Oh, I think there's a player holding off in here. This is really cool. He's got a horde, kind of like a couple zombies straggling his way up. Keep in mind, too, like, there's going to be other stuff in, like, the UFOs and stuff, which will be randomly spawning, which you'll have to use a ender pearl to get up to. And there's just going to be a lot more stuff to do shortly. Right now, I've just, like, for the past 2 weeks now, I've been working on getting the server stable because it's been crashing. I finally fixed it. We got the problem done. Everything's starting to come back on the server. Everything's actually in right now except for plots, and that's pretty much it, because we decided to throw it away. We don't want plots anymore. We've been talking about this for a while, so now they're gone, and we're just going to put it behind us. And I think everyone else should as well, and just, you know, just get over it, because plots are just really not good for our server. Not for our server type. They're good, but not for what we want. So yeah, guys, the new IP is in the description below. If you would like to see, you know, the next video, just watch my feed. You'll be able to see it coming out. And also, you know, I'm going to start recording every Monday, so you can expect to see new videos, not just Fallz videos. You'll be able to see tutorial videos coming back out. I'm probably going to redo all of my old ones and just get them all new, because I know tons of people like my tutorial videos. I'm going to be starting up a Let's Play again with Liam, because me and Liam have been dying to do some Let's Plays. You know, I just haven't had any time because of all the server issues, but hopefully I could be able to jump back on that. So again, the Fallz link is in the description below. The IP is also in the description below. If you would like to donate, please go to the Fallz forum page, which the description is, or the link is in the description below, and we would highly appreciate it. What we need is, we have $50 US now, or I think 40 between 50. We need 100 more US dollars, and we are safe for the month. Now, keep in mind, all donation ranks are on sale, 25% off. We are also offering the Obsidian rank, which I talked about earlier. That is only for this month, so don't expect to see it in another couple months. So definitely jump on that now while you can. It's just going to get more features added onto it as we go. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. As usual, please rate and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time.